the camera steady, audio ready, so unlock, yep, and unload. Patriots prepare for the Eddie Block Show. Eddie Block Films, Eddie Block Film Show. Eddie Block Films, the Eddie Block Film Show. Eddie Block, Eddie Block Films. Eddie Block, Eddie Block Films. You're watching Eddie Block Films, Eddie Block Film Show. Eddie Block Films, Eddie Block Film Show. Eddie Block, Eddie Block Films. Eddie Block, Eddie Block Films. Eddie Block, the Eddie Block Film Show. Eddie Block, Eddie Block Film Show. We are here, yeah, we watching Eddie, getting facts ready, keeping all the cameras steady, audio ready, so unlock, yep, and unload. Patriots prepare for the Eddie Block Show. Eddie Block Films, Eddie Block Film Show. Eddie Block Films, the Eddie Block Film Show. Eddie Block, Eddie Block Films. Eddie Block, Eddie Block Films.
Hello. Can you guys hear me now? How about now? Now you guys can hear me. I know. I forgot. So, what? See, every time you hear sound, it does this. What happened is because I'm not at home and I don't have my microphone here. That's why you guys couldn't hear anything. Can you hear it now? Can you guys hear it now? I know you can hear it now because I can see it. Alright. I know. Sorry, guys. So, yeah, here's the deal. I am going to go out tonight. You guys just don't know it yet. Because actually what I did is, they have this hotel has a wheelchair that I can borrow. So I found somebody who's going to go out and take me out and push me around. Inconspicuous. So I can film over at Brooklyn Police Department. And none of you fuckers are going to know I'm out there. So we'll see what happens, right? Anyways, so what's up, guys? I gotta do my news show. See, every time it hears something, it goes off. But it's not going. It's not going good with the music because the music's not loud enough. I guess I don't know. EddieBlockFilms? No, it's EddieBlockFilms. EddieBlockFilms, yo. Mr. Nice Guy made it. He's the one that wrote, made, constructed that song. Man, I wish this worked better. I guess you gotta be in a club for it really to get going. It does it by sound. Dress up like a babushka? What is a babushka anyways? What's a babushka? Hold on. Where is my other hat? I don't want to wear this hat anymore. I just wanted to show off my new hat. Because you guys know I like to collect hats. Yeah, no, Eddie likes to collect hats.
You didn't like that? I thought that was...
No, I do. I'll be messing with it the whole night, setting it off.
Oh, gotcha.
What's up, Al Bundy? So how's everybody doing? I'm chilling in the hotel room. I got to let all my equipment charge up before I go outside. So, yeah, no. We're going to be out there pretty soon. And, like I said, I got a plan to go out there. Go fuck with people. Anyways. So what do you guys think of the trial? Not the trial, but the verdict. What does everybody think of the verdict? Right? Yeah, hold on. Some of you guys didn't see it then. Where's my new mask, too? Where did I put my new mask? Yeah, you watching, Eddie. Where did I put that new mask? Oh well, the mask does the same thing, but it's an American flag. I don't know where my mask went to. So you guys think it says EddieBlockFilms? Hold on, let me play that song again. I like hearing that song so much, we're gonna play it again. I need more light in here.
You're watching EddieBlockFilms, EddieBlockFilms. You're watching EddieBlockFilms, EddieBlockFilms show. EddieBlockFilms, EddieBlockFilms, EddieBlockFilms show. EddieBlockFilms show. Yeah, we watching Eddie, getting facts ready, keeping all the cameras steady, audio ready, so unlock, yep, and alone. Patriots prepare for the Eddie Block Show. EddieBlockFilms, EddieBlockFilms show. EddieBlockFilms, EddieBlockFilms show. EddieBlockFilms, EddieBlockFilms.
Yeah, boy. Every time you talk, it got the American flag on it. That's why I like this one. There you go. So, I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think that the jury really felt that way? I thought the most it would be a hung jury. I did not think every single juror was going to vote guilty. I honestly didn't. But apparently, I don't know. I kind of think it might have been a scare tactic. You know, everybody's afraid. Yeah, the Russians did it, right, Ty?
Yeah.
Everybody's saying the Russians.
Stop.
Yeah, but I don't know, guys. Heck, I think it's. Oh, thank you, Ty. There we go. Now everybody can see me, my ugly face, right? You look like Bane from Batman. Hold on.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's much better. Thank you. I was trying to rush to put it back on. But when I saw this thing, I was like, I gotta get it. I mean, every time you talk.
Is that better?
Yeah. See, every time you talk, it goes off. Or every time there's a sound, it makes a noise. I thought that's pretty cool. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense to me, guys. I think, I don't know, to be honest with you. It was weird. It was really weird. I thought, like I said, I thought it was going to be a hung jury. I thought they weren't going to be able to come up with a decision. I never thought it would go either way. They also, I got word that they were already talking about the jurors. Like one's a nurse and this one's a that and this one's this. So I think the jurors are honestly scared to death, right? They didn't sequester him.
They didn't.
That's what, right? They didn't sequester him. That's what I was told.
Yeah, so they saw all the media reports.
So
phone calls from the relatives.
Yeah, I mean, hold on. Let me turn the volume down.
The relatives, they all got death threats.
You know, I mean, I wouldn't be a good juror, right? I think, yeah, exactly. The mob made it fail. But yeah, definitely, Sheepdog, you're right. Maxine Waters doing what she did. She just made an open and shut case for the appeal for Derek Chauvin. Is it Chauvin or Chauvin? I always forget which way it is. So, anyways, I mean, think about it. If you're a juror, you live in the city or you live in the vicinity, right? And you could, you know, your name's going to be out there. So if you as a juror voted not to convict, both of my pages are going. I got the live and the backup. That's all right. That's okay. Oh, wait, I don't think I can see the comments from the other one. I can only see the comments from YouTube and Twitch on this one. Or from YouTube. Oh, that's weird. Okay, I forgot. I gotta start working on this, guys. I forgot I'm back. This is my first time back on my main channel. I'm not used to being on my main channel, right? How the appeal works is basically they file an appeal, and then if the judge grants them an appeal, then they go back to court and they have another trial. That's how it works. You know? But there's too many things for them not to get. There's too many things for them not to get the appeal. Everybody on my backup channel, live chat for EddieBlockFilms, I'm sorry I can't read your comments. And you know what? I can't even read my Twitch comments because I'm not in my house. Normally I have a couple screens in front of me so I can see everything. I don't know how I can stop my backup channel, to be honest with you. But it's alright, you know, it just gives me the hours. Wait, I can see it right here. How about this? I can watch my backup channel and read the comments on my phone. I'll just turn the sound down. That way I can, you know, take care of all my family in here. We can read everybody's comments. Otherwise, I got to stop the whole entire show. Right? And start all over. There we go. Alright. So now I can watch the comments there. And start all over. So we got 7. Julius is on there, Mr. Nice Guy. Let's see. Carol's on here. I am home now. The asshole. Your husband came home and got you. What's up, Zach Thompson? Sorry, guys. So if you guys can switch over to my main channel, that would be the best things. So I can see it. Because I did not realize I'm on both channels right now, guys. Sorry. Sorry about that. Anyways. Your date stood you up. You still get to watch me live. Right on. Right on. So anyways. Yeah, it's all gonna be different, guys. They're gonna have Maxine Waters messed it up, and we're gonna talk about that tonight too. I got a whole bunch of news stories. You know what I think? I barely got a chance to watch the verdict, so we're gonna go watch the verdict again, right? The whole entire world knows this, what's going on. So I don't see how they could even have a jury of their peers anymore, right? There's no way to have a jury trial that doesn't involve what's going on. That who has not seen it, right? Here we go. Let me put this on. I gotta fix this, guy. Sorry. Like I said, this is my first time back on this channel. I've got to fix everything. I'm running late as always. You guys know how I do it. Gosh darn it. There we go. Let's move this up here. Oh, that's still way too big. That's what she said, by the way. That's big enough. All right. All right. My Antifa stalkers here. Which one? I got a lot of Antifa stalkers. It's all right. Because they're not going to recognize me tonight in my wheelchair. Because I know there's a lot of people out there in wheelchairs. So try and figure out which wheelchair person I am. Well, I only got 1 dislike? Oh, I had 10 earlier. Alright, let's watch this. I watched it a few minutes ago, but let's watch this again.
Members of the jury, I understand you have a verdict. Members of the jury, I will now read the verdicts as they will appear in the permanent records of the 4th Judicial District. State of Minnesota, County of Hennepin, District Court, 4th Judicial District. State of Minnesota Plaintiff versus Derek Michael Chauvin, Defendant. Verdict, Count 1. Court file number 27, CR 20-12646. We, the jury, in the above entitled matter as to Count 1, unintentional second-degree murder while committing a felony, find the defendant guilty. This verdict agreed to this 20th day of April, 2021 at 1:44 p.m. Signed, juror foreperson, juror number 19. Same caption, verdict count 2. We, the jury, in the above entitled matter as to count 2, third-degree murder, perpetrating an eminently dangerous act, find the defendant guilty. This verdict agreed to this 20th day of April, 2021 at 1:45 p.m.
Hold on a second. Do you guys
Signed
notice
by
that guy in the
jury
background
foreperson,
stops moving?
Juror number 19.
CNN is messing with it.
Same caption, verdict count 3.
What am I
Leave the jury in
drinking?
the above entitled matter as to count 3.
Water.
Second-degree manslaughter, culpable negligence, creating an unreasonable risk.
Bottled water.
Find the
Cool.
defendant guilty. This verdict agreed to this 20th day of April 2021 at 1:45 p.m. Jury
I'm gonna
foreperson
quit.
019. Members of the jury, I'm now going to ask you individually if these are your true and correct verdicts. Please respond yes or no. Juror number 2, are these your true and correct verdicts?
Yes.
Juror number 9, are these your true and correct verdicts?
Yes.
Juror number 19, are these your true and correct verdicts?
Yes.
Juror number 27, are these
I'm
your
the
true
only
and
viewer in
correct
my chat
verdicts?
room.
Yes.
Juror number
Yeah,
44, are these
wouldn't
your
you
true
be
and
in
correct
shock right
verdicts?
now?
Yes.
Juror number 52, are these your true and correct verdicts?
Yes.
Juror number 55, are these your true and correct verdicts?
Yes.
Juror number 79, are these your true and correct verdicts?
Yes.
Juror number 85, are these your true and correct verdicts?
Yes.
Juror number 89, are these your true and correct verdicts?
Yes.
Juror number 91, are these your true and correct verdicts?
Yes.
Juror number 92, are these your true and correct verdicts?
Yes.
Are these your verdicts, so say you one, so say you all?
Yes.
Oh,
Members
Al
of
Bundy,
the
that's
jury,
funny,
I
man.
find that the verdicts as read reflect the will of the jury and will be filed accordingly. I have to thank you on behalf of the people of the state of Minnesota for not only jury service, but heavy-duty jury service. What I'm going to ask you to do now is to follow the deputy back into your usual room.
So hold on. So I'm gonna pause it there for a minute. So I can understand. You know what? Like I said, I've said this the whole entire time. Being on him for that long, yeah, that's a little bit rough. But murder, there's no way I thought murder would have come through on this. I figured it would have been, manslaughter maybe a little bit, but nothing this bad. But they're gonna appeal it. Number one, the jury wasn't sequestered. Number two, freaking Maxine Waters, right? Number three, I got some news coming up for you. The president of the United States made comments before the jury too, that the jury saw. So we're gonna talk about a whole bunch of stuff tonight. I got a whole bunch of news. A lot of it's about this. I want to discuss this. I'm back on my main channel now. We got some more people. While my stuff is charging up, we're gonna just go back and forth and discuss this. Like normal people. Oh, you guys. All right, I'm gonna go big real quick. That's what she said. Hold on. So even that's messed up now. Darn it. My webcam's even messed up. All right. That's what happens when you go new to old. Thank you to the person that got me kicked off of YouTube for a little bit. I'm right back. All right, so I got a funny picture. If could you imagine if this went live? I'm gonna show you guys this picture. It's just something I made. It was a picture I took today. Where'd it go? Photos. All right. So this guy who was the head of CARE. Let me do it this way, I guess. This guy's the head of CARE. Let me turn this other one off. Hold on. CARE is the. This is like it would be the news story. This just invokes Jailani Hussein, the executive director for CARE, the Council on American Islamic Relations, takes photo with Proud Boy Eddie Block. Could you imagine if that made the freaking news? Would that be hilarious or what? That would be crazy. Sign in the chat. Darn it, I can't sign in the chat. Here we go. I got multi-stream. I can see Twitch on here too now. Okay, cool. I'm not chatting anyways. So yeah, what do you guys think? That would be funny, right? All right, let's go back to my news. Let's go back to the news. All right, give me a little webcam so y'all can see my smiling face. I think I got Twitch and stream on YouTube now I can watch. So let's finish seeing this. I'm not gonna play all of it.
And I will join you in a few minutes to answer questions and to advise you further. So, all rise for the jury.
Strange animal. Na, 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 na. I know, if that picture, if they started showing that picture around, man, that would be crazy. Murder 2, Murder 3 requires a crime being committed can cause death.
All right,
or
you seated?
bodily harm.
With the guilty verdicts returned, we're going to have
Leak that picture.
Blakely, you may file a
So here's
written argument as to Blakely factors within 1 week. The court will issue findings on the Blakely factors, the factual
Blakely
findings,
factor is.
1 week after that. We'll order a PSI immediately returnable in 4 weeks. And we will also have a briefing on, after you get the PSI, 6 weeks from now, and then 8 weeks from now, we will have sentencing.
Blakely
We'll get you the
factors,
exact dates in a scheduling order.
Okay, so Blakely factors refers to U.S. Supreme Court Blakely v. Washington, a case that was decided in 2004. In part, the case determined that the jury, not the judge, should determine any facts used to impose a sentence that exceeds the established sentencing guidelines for an offense on which a defendant is convicted. The judge would still determine whether the harsher sentence would be imposed. So Blakely factors is all about who, or if they want to impose, like let's say, so a judge, the way it works is this: a judge will get a, you jaywalked. The maximum fine you can give is $50, right? But in a jury trial, the jury gets to select the terms of the sentence. Okay, so that's what Blakely is trying to say. From what I just read, and it took me like 2 seconds to read it, so don't hold me to this 100%. But from this little short thing that I read, basically it's saying that thank you, Sheepdog, for subscribing. It's saying that what happens is this: the judge doesn't decide on the sentencing, the jury does. So that's what Blakely means, okay? Just so everybody's got that down. Oops, I'm not still out here.
Is there a motion on behalf of the state?
The state would move to have the court revoke the defendant's bail and remand him into custody pending sentencing.
Bail is revoked, bond is discharged, and the defendant is remanded to the custody of the Hennepin County Sheriff.
Britt?
Anything further?
Oh,
All right. Thank you.
Chauvin could get more than 75 years. It's up to the jury, guys.
We're adjourned.
So there you have it. Less than 10 minutes. Guilty on all 3 counts. Guilty.
Did they arrest him yet? Yeah. I'm not gonna it's CNN. I'm not gonna show you the rest of CNN. I don't like CNN. So it was just, that was the first video that popped up. So let's do some reading here. Let's see if I can do this. I'm not gonna be able to do it while reading your chat. I'm trying to figure out a way to do this because I'm on my laptop all by myself here in the room now. All right, I'm not gonna be able to read you guys' chat while I do this. All right, judge finds Chauvin, not the judge. Jury finds Chauvin guilty on all charges. A jury in Hennepin County convicted Chauvin of Tuesday of second-degree murder, third-degree murder, and second-degree manslaughter. There's him getting arrested. It took him a little over 10 hours of deliberation to reach the verdict after hearing 2 weeks of testimony from witnesses called. Do you guys think that was fast, or do you guys think that was short? What do you guys think? What are your opinions on that? Did they take forever to do that? Did they do it really quick? I mean, I thought Cahill's not going to decide the sentence. I thought the jury does. We'll find out. We'll figure it out. Oh yeah, I think Nelson did a great job. His attorney. Sorry, I'm wrong then, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I was reading it wrong. Yeah, he did the best. I thought Nelson won the trial, to be honest with you. I really did. So let's stick with the jury. We'll do all the jury stuff first. How about that? So here is something that could have messed with the jury when I was talking about the president. President Biden. So Biden said Biden was praying Chauvin is convicted, stirs court impartiality concerns. In an unusual and shocking move, Joe Biden openly endorsed one side in the highly politicized Derek Chauvin case. I know George. I'm just going to answer that one question on George and his death. I have come to know George's family. I'm praying the verdict is the right verdict. It's overwhelming in my view. Speaking with reporters at the White House on Tuesday, Biden endorsed the family of George Floyd and appeared firmly to align with their agenda. Critics said Biden's political statements may influence jurors and illegally change the outcome of Chauvin's trial. It's time for the Democrats to speak out when they see it on both sides. They only want to speak out when one side of the aisle, not on both. The hypocrisy, I think, is starting to shine through. Steve Scalise from Louisiana. It's a powder keg down there. The last thing you want to do is make it worse, especially give grounds for an appeal. Well, guess what? He just gave him grounds for an appeal, right? Biden just opened it up. When you got the President of the United States being the judge and jury, you know, he didn't watch that whole freaking trial. I know he didn't watch that whole freaking trial, right? This president has just screwed it up, right? You've been on a murder trial as a juror too fast. You think it was too fast? Right? Yeah. He did it when the jury was sequestered. I thought that, I don't know. He shouldn't have done it. And it doesn't matter if they were sequestered or not, because here's the thing. Hold on, let me go through. I want to find all of the stuff. Must be on Fox News. We're doing some Fox News stuff today. So that's all that stuff. All right, so, Maxine Waters messed this up for him, too. Let's see what Judge Jean Pirro.
This is a real B&H customer story.
I hate
Jack and Barbara,
stupid
professional
commercial.
wildlife photographers.
All right, now we can skip the ad.
Well, clearly the
Somebody said I was on the
supported
news
by
today,
the
too.
facts. This case was extremely unusual. I've tried many murder cases, and I sat as a judge on murder cases. It is rare that you even get a picture of the victim in a murder case, other than maybe an autopsy photo. But here, we had a living, breathing person that the jury was able to relate to every day, day after day, watching the trauma of what he went through, begging for air, begging to breathe. This was an emotional as well as an intellectual decision. And when I say that, make no mistake, the facts are solid on this verdict. This verdict will be upheld on appeal. But right now, what people need to understand is that the American justice system works. It works, that people believe in Lady Justice, that if we give it a chance, it can work. And for all those people who want to burn down streets, just let the court do its job, and it will survive.
Wow, I did not expect that out of Judge Jeanine Pirro. That's not what I thought she was going to say, to be honest with you. I really didn't think she was going to say that. I should not have deleted that. Anyways. But here, listen to this. More Biden saying racism stuff. There is racism
This is
everywhere,
a real
right?
B&H.
I know there's racism, but there's not. The whole country is not racist like they think. Like Coke tells you, think less white. That is some bullshit. That is bullshit. Hold on, let's see.
A jury in Minnesota found former Minneapolis police officer Derek
We're watching this
Chauvin
together for the first time.
guilty on all counts in the murder of George Floyd last May. It was a murder in the full light of day, and it ripped the blinders off for the whole world to see. The systemic racism the Vice President just referred to. The systemic racism is a stain on our nation's soul. The knee on the neck of justice for Black Americans.
Oh my gosh.
Profound fear and
They
trauma.
really had to go there.
The pain, the exhaustion that Black and brown Americans experience every single day. The murder of George Floyd launched a summer of protest we hadn't seen since the civil rights era in the 60s. Protests that unified people of every race and generation in peace and with purpose.
Right, chat box?
To say enough, enough, enough of this senseless killings. Today's verdict is a step forward. I just spoke with the governor of Minnesota, who thanked me for the close work with his team. I also spoke with George Floyd's family again. A remarkable family of extraordinary courage. Nothing can ever bring their brother, their father back. But this can be a giant step forward in the march toward justice in America. Let's also be clear that such a verdict is also much too rare. For so many people, it seems like it took a unique and extraordinary convergence of factors. A brave young woman with a smartphone camera, a crowd that was traumatized witnesses, a murder that lasts almost 10 minutes in broad daylight for ultimately the whole world to see. Officers standing up and testifying against a fellow officer instead of just closing ranks, which should be commended. A jury who heard the evidence carried out their civic duty in the midst of an extraordinary moment, under extraordinary pressure.
Yeah, thank you, JJ.
For so many, it feels like it took all of that for the judicial system to deliver a just basic accountability. We saw how traumatic and exhausting just watching the trial was for so many people. Think about it, those of you who are listening. Think about how traumatic it was for you. You weren't there. You didn't know any of the people.
All right, guys, I'm going to watch this later on. I'm not going to make you watch it all. But, so Tony B, I just saw you say something that I wanted to comment on. Let's see, what did you say? I forgot now. My brain's that bad. Anyways, I'm not going to make you listen to all of this jerk off, right? Let me find this comment real quick. What did you say, Tony? He's making you sick, but before that, sorry, I got so many comments running through here. It's hard to keep up. You haven't, you haven't seen any real racism in 40 years. There was something similar to that you said too. I don't know what you said, but I mean, there's gonna be racism no matter what you do or where you are, right? I mean, every single group that you're part of, there's somebody bad in your group, okay? Not every person is perfect. Not every club is perfect. Like, okay, I'm an Elks member, right? 10% of the Elks do 100% of the work, is what they say. Just like with racism. You know, just because one white person is racist doesn't mean we're all racist. Just because one black person is racist doesn't mean every black person is racist. Just because one Indian person is racist doesn't mean they're all racist, right? We need to stop with all these not even names, I don't know what you want to call it, okay? But just because one person does something wrong does not mean that every other freaking white person is going to do the same thing. Okay, so I'm Dutch, like Ty today. He's like, Eddie, you know, you put mayonnaise on your fries? My mom's from Holland. In Holland, you put mayonnaise on your fries. Ty is white. Well, Ty is Asian and white. But Ty doesn't put mayonnaise on his french fries, right? I'm wearing a gray shirt right now, and I'm white. Does that mean Ty's going to wear a gray shirt tomorrow? No, because he has a black EddieBlockFilms shirt, right? That's a joke. It's a laugh. But I mean, you guys get it, right? Just because I did something does not mean every other white person in the world is going to fucking do that. Just because George Floyd did drugs doesn't mean every other black person in the world is going to do drugs. Just because Magnum PI has a big ass mustache doesn't mean every other white guy is going to have a big mustache. You know what I mean? Isms. Yes, it's isms. But a lot of isms, right? Not isms. I'm thinking of something else. You know, people got to stop thinking this way, okay? Just because one person does something doesn't mean everybody else that's even around him does that, okay? Stop thinking that way. We are all individuals, right? Does everybody wear the same clothes every day? No. Does everybody have the same pair of glasses? Does everybody have a beard with gray hairs coming in? No, they don't, right? If every single person thought the same thing every day, wouldn't life be boring, right? I'm white. I like to date Mexican girls. I love my Latinas. I would be shit out of luck if everybody was white. Some people like black guys or black girls. They'd be shit out of luck, right? Because everybody's got to be the same color. You know how fucking boring life would be if we were all the same color? Don't they say opposites attract, right? So stop doing this stupid shit that just because one person does something wrong, that everybody has to do it. Right? Oh, Eddie's a Proud Boy. He's racist. I'm not racist. I am far from racist. Right? If I was racist, do you think I could have been down there with all those people today? You know, this guy dropped his phone. I picked it up. I handed it to him. People were, I was talking with everybody, joking around. Stop acting like it, people. Stop being... This is my main page. I think you should... Well, I forgot I'm on both channels. So, I have two channels. I have a backup, which is live chat at EddieBlockFilms. If you're on just the EddieBlockFilm chat, you're on my main chat. Sorry, guys. I just got my main channel back, and I didn't realize that I went live on both of them. So, yeah. Never a dull moment. This world would be completely dull if everybody was one color. Right? Think about it. If everybody's a man. If everybody was a man. How boring would that be? Right? Well, not boring for the people who like the gay people, right? Because they like men. But you know what I mean, right? Exactly, Johnny. We're all members of the human race. So stop this bullshit. I mean, everywhere I go, they say, Eddie, you're a racist because you're a Proud Boy. Well, number one, I'm not a Proud Boy anymore. Okay? Number two, Proud Boys are not racist. I was part of the vetting group when I was a Proud Boy. And I'm going to tell you a story. They were in the chat because we have certain processes. Well, Proud Boys have a process of how you get to become a Proud Boy. You start out in a little chat with just some people, some brand new people, and a couple of people that are Proud Boys. And they talk to you. They joke around with you. They try and trigger you to see what you're going to say. And like the first day or the second day I was in there, some guy was like, F those N-words, right? Fuck those N-words. Within 1 minute, the president came out and said, you're out of my fucking chapter. Get the fuck out of here. You're not a Proud Boy. We don't use those kind of words. I have seen this myself. The freaking president's black. The Proud Boys, the chairman. The group I was in had more Hispanic Proud Boys than anything of all. So I'm sick and tired of people saying the Proud Boys are racist and all that shit. Now you're confused which one's the main page. It's just EddieBlockFilms. That's my main page, guys. EddieBlockFilms. That's my main page. Alright? Hopefully that's clear enough. I'm not saying too much, Tony B. I'm not saying too much at all. I'm just saying the very first process is you go through a accreditation to reveal what kind of person you are. If you become racist in there, you're out. If you do something wrong to women, if you beat up a woman, you're kicked out of the fucking Proud Boys. So, yeah. So, guys, Proud Boys are not the people that they've been made out to be. They're not at all. I'm just putting that out there. I'm sticking up for them, even though I'm not one anymore, okay? So that tells you, right? So just knock off all this bullshit. Anyways, let's get back to the news. I'm just saying, this country is not whites versus blacks versus Asians versus Japanese versus Hispanic versus red, green, orange. This is all about the human race. We're all living on this earth, right? So just knock this shit off. That's what I'm trying to say. Exactly, JJ, right. Proud Boys are proud Americans. Mr. Nice Guy. Anyways, let's go back to if we're doing more trial stuff, because I saw something. So look at this. So Pelosi faces intense backlash after thanking George Floyd for sacrificing your life.
This is a real B&H.
That's like saying he's a military person going and sacrificing their life. He shouldn't have had to sacrifice his life. Okay? no good is coming from him dying, okay? Whether you think of him as a bad guy, a good guy, whatever. Oh, I'm sorry, you were on me still. You shouldn't say he sacrificed his life for this, because that wasn't a sacrifice in my eyes. That was a tragedy. The man should not have died. No, right? Did he do a lot of bad things in his life? Yes. Was he using drugs? Yes. Was he selling drugs? I don't know, apparently. But that's still no reason for the man to have been murdered, okay? And I'm not saying he was murdered. But what I'm saying is he did not have to die. So Nancy Pelosi, you saying that he sacrificed his life for the greater good or whatever the hell you said, that's the most stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. Let's go read what this woman has to say. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, a Democrat from California, of course we all know that, is facing intense backlash after she thanked George Floyd for sacrificing your life for justice. Sacrificing your life for justice. Tuesday, following the conviction of former Minneapolis police officer Derek Chauvin on murder and manslaughter charges. Speaking alongside the Congressional Black Caucus shortly after the verdict was handed down, the top House Democrat looked at the sky and said, "Thank you, George, for sacrificing your life for justice. For being there to call out your mom," Pelosi went on. How heartbreaking was that? To call out your mom. I can't breathe. Oh, wait, you know what? Let's watch this. I gotta see this. I gotta see this woman.
Thank you, George Floyd, for sacrificing your life for justice.
She only looked up for like half a millisecond.
For being there to call out to your mom. How heartbreaking was that? Call out for your mom. I can't breathe. But because of you, and because of...
Are you listening? There's no emotion in her voice. When I talk, there's emotion. She doesn't even have any freaking emotion.
Thousands, millions of people around the world who came out for justice. Your name will always be synonymous with justice. Thank you, George.
What a bunch of baloney. Critics from both sides of the aisle blasted Pelosi. Tone-deaf remarks. See, tone-deaf. I told you it was tone-deaf. Nancy Pelosi thanks George Floyd for being murdered, Huffington Post editor summed up. What in the actual F? New York Post columnist reacted. He didn't sacrifice his life. He was brutally, horrifically, they're saying murdered. What the hell is this? Sacrifice implies he had a choice. Oh, that is very bad. Very no. Yeah, Nancy Pelosi, you're worse than, well, you're running Biden. I mean, come on. This is bullshit, folks. Bullshit. Can you believe this shit? You think Nancy, no, you know, I'm not going to go there. Nancy, no one deserves to die, okay? So not even Nancy Pelosi deserves to die, but she deserves a good smack in the face. Gosh darn, I just deleted one.
This is a real B&H customer story.
I really
Jack
hate
and Barbara,
Fox News.
professional wildlife photographers and B&H customers for 30 years.
At least give me a different commercial every time, you jerk-offs. Give me a different commercial every time. That was the one I was watching already. Alright, former Minneapolis, let's see. So apparently he wrote the number of his lawyer. See, they blurred it out, but Chauvin was led away from the courtroom in handcuffs Tuesday afternoon after the verdict. His defense attorney, Eric Nelson, followed Chauvin out the room without comment. But look at that. Apparently they're saying he had his defense attorney's phone number on there. From what I understand, his wife left him, right? Chauvin wrote down Nelson's phone number because he knew that, if found guilty, he would likely have his bail revoked and be immediately taken into custody. He said Chauvin feared a piece of paper would be confiscated. As a former police officer who had already made several court appearances, Chauvin anticipated having limited access to a phone, but knew he would be allowed to call his lawyer. That's what Nelson told the outlet. Fox had independently reached out to Nelson seeking more information regarding whether Chauvin will try to appeal the court decision. Chauvin, who could be sent to prison for decades, was found guilty as charged. The jury of 6 white... See, who cares? Why do you gotta say 6 white members and 6 black or multiracial members? Who gives a shit? There was 12 jurors. 12. That's it. Stop with this stupid shit where you're going and saying, you know, the race of what people are. That is what's screwing up our country. Stop fucking using races. These are the racist people. The people that say, oh yeah, there's that white guy over there, right? Give me a fucking break, you guys. I'm sick and tired of this shit. Stop. They're just making it worse. They're just making it fucking worse. Yeah, she deserves retirement, right? Nancy Pelosi. Now AOC. AOC says Derek Chauvin guilty verdict in George Floyd murder trial is not justice. Hold on, let me turn this off. Following the Minneapolis police officer Derek Chauvin's conviction on all counts, AOC said the murder trial outcome is not justice. Chauvin was convicted of second and third degree murder as well as second degree manslaughter, right? That's what they're saying. So she is saying that police brutality charges are rare to begin with and convictions are even more so. But the Democratic Socialist has long called for defunding the police and ending qualified immunity, a principle that often prevents officers from facing civil liability for certain conduct on the line. That a family had to lose a son, brother, and father. That a teenage girl had to film and post a murder. That millions across the country had to organize and march just for George to be seen and valued is not justice. And this verdict is not a substitute for policy change. This chick, who writes this stuff for her? She's just out of it, right? This chick doesn't know what the hell she's talking about. This chick does not know what she's talking about. Stupid numbnuts. I'm sick and tired of this evil chick. Now let's look at the Obamas. Another one. President Obama and his wife. Former President Barack Obama and former First Lady Michelle Obama on Tuesday said can't call me right now. Said the guilty verdict in the trial of former Minneapolis police officer Chauvin was a necessary step towards progress, but that it was far from sufficient. So, I'm in a class right now, and it's a class where we're learning stuff. And one of the things we learned is, hey, you want to say Chauvin's guilty? That's fine. I never said what he did was right. I never said that whatsoever. I said he was on it a little too long, and that, so, but I don't think you're Michael Obama. But what I'm saying is we need to stop bringing race into this. We need to stop saying there's all this freaking race going on. What we learned in class is if you think that so they're saying if you think that certain things are going to happen, then it's going to happen. Right? You shouldn't think that stuff's going to happen because then it's going to happen. You keep thinking about it, it's going to happen because you willed your way into that happening, right? So stop bringing up racism. If everybody stops talking about racism like this, you're creating more racism in many ways. Because I know a person. There's a person I know, okay? And I'm gonna use this person. I'm not gonna say their name. I'm not gonna say how I know them. But there's a person I know that I never knew to be racist. But ever since this trial came out, and ever since all this stuff, a little bit more, you could hear something coming out of this person's mouth, and more. And this person became slowly more and more racist, to where now I could probably call this person a racist, right? Had this trial not happened and stuff like that, and had all the news be talking about racism, this person probably wouldn't be as racist as they are right now. Yes, I understand. If there's things wrong, you should fix it and talk about it. But the lengths that they're going to right now is causing more racism. They're dividing everybody more and more and more. Jaybird, you can tell you guys, I'm sorry, it's going too fast, worse things, but we are all Americans. Yes, we are all Americans. That's what we are. And it shouldn't even be that, I'm not this worldly person. We're all humans. That's what we are. Oh, thank you, Al Bundy. I appreciate it. So stop thinking of ourselves as colors, folks. The only difference that I want to hear, she or he. That's the only thing I believe in, that I care about, me personally. Because you know what? I love women. I love looking at beautiful women. Women are hot. So that's why I want to have a difference, because I love looking at beautiful women. That's the only different thing that I separate in my life, right? I may say, in describing somebody, I might say, It's the the white guy that's standing over on the corner. Go talk to him. He'll give you a deal. Or yeah, this black person over there. See that black person right there? Because it's a black person. I'm not saying it racistly. Racist. I'm not saying it like a racist, right? It's freaking all about that, folks. Stop bringing race into it. You know, like you want to say, hey, oh, you don't know Eddie Block? You don't know that little crippled guy in the scooter? Say it. I don't give a shit. Right? Because that's not racist to me. I'm a crippled guy on a scooter. Okay? Now, if you said, fuck that crippled motherfucker, I might be a little upset. But if you just say, hey, there's that crippled guy over there, go talk to that crippled guy. Yeah, that crippled guy. Right? No big deal. I don't get pissed off. There's only one word that pisses me off that you can call me. Right? So, yeah. Next, got your 6. I'm sorry, I'm ranting tonight. I'm ranting tonight because I had to fly all the way to Minneapolis to come out here to worry about getting threatened and beaten up because I wanted to show everybody what's going on. Because I'm sick and tired of this racist shit, because it's not fucking racist, and we're not all racist. Black people aren't all racist, white people aren't all racist, Chinese people aren't all racist, Indians aren't all racist, Native Americans aren't all racist. Knock it off. Let's stop dividing everybody, alright? The crippled pickle. Hey, Mr. Nice Guy, I'll show you my crippled pickle one night. Just kidding. Come on, you guys had to laugh at that one. You guys had to laugh at that one, alright? Anyways, let's see. Let me get rid of all this stupid racism stuff. Camille Foster. Who is Camille Foster? Who is this person? Libertarian commentator says every police-involved death matters, but we cannot ignore actual circumstances of historic rises in urban crime. I'm not even going to touch that. I'm going to leave that one alone. Let me see if there's any more. Let me just get all the stuff out of here real quick. And then we'll go to the normal news now. Now I'm done with this rant about being here. Alright? Looks like I got everything. Okay, cool. So let's go back to the normal news, folks. Back to the normal news. Anyways, let's take a break first. Oh, duh. You're still on me. I always forget to do that. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. I always do that. Anyways, somebody tell me a joke. Make me laugh. You know what? I'm going to have a swig of water. We're going to play my favorite song. Why isn't it playing? There it is.
Anytime we need anything, B&H is our go.
Oh, that's right. I had to turn off the other stuff. You guys can hear the song, though, I think. Can't you? Can you guys hear the song? You guys aren't hearing the song? There we go. Really good water. I'll tell you that in a second. Alright.
In the back of the truck.
Sorry, I got all these news sources going on. Everybody keeps asking me why I'm no longer with the Proud Boys. I can't personally talk about that. That's club business. That's club business set up. That's club business. That's none of anybody's business but between myself and the Proud Boys. So we're not going to get into that. So we just came to a mutual agreement, right? All right. So anyways, let's get back to the news. Let's get back to the... Oh, I keep forgetting. I don't have you guys on there. All right, let's put there. Put that there. Put me there. Little burp. All right, Representative Cawthorn. We've got to take the majority away from Dems. Isn't this the guy that's in the wheelchair? Isn't this that crippled motherfucker like me? See, we can say it. No, it's not. No, it's not. Oh, yeah, it is. Madison Cawthorn. I like this guy. He's in a wheelchair. You know, it's all right for me to like him when he's in a wheelchair. North Carolina Rep. Madison Cawthorn called out the Biden administration, suggesting it's time for them to get out of office. Don't you mean the Pelosi administration? The Schumer administration? During an interview on Monday, Cawthorn highlighted a concerning lack of transparency with Joe Biden in office. He also raised the questions as to who is actually pulling the strings behind closed doors. See, I told you folks, it's coming. They want to use smoke and mirrors, and they don't want to have anything transparent. I know some people were offended by some mean tweets by President Trump, but at least we knew what the man was thinking. At least we knew what our government was doing for us. Right now, even as a member of Congress, with all the rights and privileges that gives me, I can hardly get any answers. So I can only imagine the frustration the American people are suffering right now. This is a reason why we got to get Democrats out of power, right? So let's talk about this for a second. Can you guys hear? You don't care? I'm sorry. When I'm reading, I can't see the comments because I don't have my multiple screens because I'm in my hotel room. You don't care, Eddie? That's your business, right? Thank you, Paul. So let's talk about this here for a second. My sister. You know why I love my sister? Because I know how she's feeling all the fucking time. If my sister's pissed off at me, she's gonna come to me and say, you know what, I'm fucking pissed off at you. You did this, okay? That's how President Trump was. President Trump said whatever the fuck came to his mind. Kind of like I'm pretty much there too, right? Now with Joe Biden, think about this? Who would you rather have as a friend? Somebody that's going to tell you, hey, you're fucking up, I hate you, or you know what you did yesterday was a piece of shit move, you fucking piece of shit, and then go buy you a beer later on? Or would you rather have the person that says, don't worry, it's okay, you didn't say nothing wrong, and then goes behind your back and say, this racist motherfucker said this and this stupid asshole said that, right? Would you rather have the person that backstabs you behind your back, or the person that's going to tell you to your face how they think of you and then still go hang out with you later on? I'd rather have that person that's going to tell me what they think of me and then go hang out with me later on, because that's my sister and that's what I love about her. I have friends, one of my good buddies, he tells me straight up how it fucking is, right? I love that about him because I know where I am with him at all times. With Joe Biden, we don't know where the fuck he is. He doesn't even know where he is, right? And you can't tell me he's not racist. How many times have you heard racist shit coming out of his fucking mouth, right? Because he's not there. I'm telling you, folks, he's not there anymore. Biden is not all there. This guy is not, he's losing his mind. The dementia's kicking in or whatever's going on up there, okay? And you hear it sometimes. He'll be talking about something and then all of a sudden it'll be like, bleh. He doesn't know what he's talking about. They have to give him these cue cards so he can know exactly. Have you seen the cue cards? He's got cue cards. During the last time when he had his presidential speech and allowed a Q&A, somebody asked him a question about one thing and he answered about infrastructure. And if you look at the cue cards, it all said talk about infrastructure. Because they can't trust him to talk about whatever he wants. All right? I'm sorry. I'd rather have somebody who's going to tell me, hey, you're an asshole. So tell me I'm an asshole. Ooh, look at Lynn Wood wearing his MAGA hat. Sorry, I feel like I got a burp. Sorry, I knew I did. Sorry. Attorney Lynn Wood is ramping up efforts to restore integrity of U.S. elections with his new bid for political office. Really? Reports Tuesday found Wood is advancing his campaign to become the next leader of the Republican Party of South Carolina. He used to live and practice law in Georgia, but he became a resident of South Carolina in February, facing apparent retribution by corrupt I'm not going to say those words. Wood made a campaign stop at the Charleston County GOP convention on April 12th, and then he led a major rally in Tulsa, Oklahoma. So I'm going to have to show you guys a video. I can't do it. Oh, shoot, I'm sorry. You're still on my screen. I thought you were looking. So here's a little story. I ran for county supervisor last year. And I went down to the county supervisors one day in their meeting, and I spoke about the homeless, because there was a homeless program where they went out and they would count, and they would count all the homeless up. And so my ex-wife worked for the homeless shelter, and I asked her, I'm like, okay, so when we go out on this homeless count, can we ask them what do we ask them? And she's like, well, you ask them their age. I'm like, okay. You ask them you can't ask them their name. You ask them how long they've been homeless. You ask them what their sexual preference is and have they ever had a disease. And I said, well, how does that help the homeless? And she's like, that's what we ask. I said, why don't you ask them, okay, why are you homeless? What can we do to help you not be homeless anymore? And her boss both told me, we don't ask that. that's not what we're here for. I said, well, what are you here for? And her boss said, look, we count the homeless. We ask the questions, but it's just to count them. We get so much money for every homeless person that is living in Madera County. So they weren't there to help the homeless. They were just there to get the cash, folks. And that's what it's all about. So I made a speech in front of the board of supervisors. And in that speech, I had it all detailed out, saying, there's 3 different kinds of homeless people and everything that was going on. Then I had an incident, and they had a question and answers for everybody running for county supervisor. The girl who was running against me said word for word exactly what I said to the board of county supervisors about the homeless problems. And I called her on it because we're not friends, but I had her phone number. I text her. I'm like, hey, still in my speech much? And she's like, well, I feel the same way you do, Eddie. And I'm like, no, you said word for word what I just said in the county supervisors meeting 2 days ago. And she's like, because you inspired me and that's the way I feel, right? Bullshit, folks. So would you rather have that person that's going to go and lie, saying it's their idea, right? Just because she won because she's a Democrat. I lost because they said I'm a racist white guy because I'm white. Swear to God, that's what I mean. There's other reasons too, but people actually told me that. I got a call and they said, hey, we're considering to donate money to your campaign. Can you please come down and speak? And it was a union. I said, I'm a Republican. And they're like, yeah, we have to invite everybody down. So I'm sitting there in this union's boardroom, and they're like, well, Eddie, you're not Mexican and you're not a girl, so you're going to lose this race. Why are you running? That's exactly what they told me. Bullshit, right? What's up, Ty? Have a good nap?
Sometimes 20 hours a day, fighting to reverse the election that was stolen from Donald Trump.
Shoot, I can't say that. You can't say that. You're gonna get me kicked off of YouTube. Never mind. We're gonna forget that ever happened, because they'll kick me off of YouTube if you say those words. All right, let's do some more news here, guys. Oh, I thought you guys were watching me. You love the hat. Indian. This one. This is actually this is a Steam. It's a company in Pismo Beach. It's a cool company down in Pismo Beach where I got the hat. Thank you. You guys should know by now I like collecting hats. I love collecting hats. Tara's getting all the good footage. Is she live right now? Let's go see what Tara's doing. Hold on. I'm going down there waiting for my stuff to charge. Remember, I rented a wheelchair from the hotel. Oh, I am on both my channels. Let's see here. Why? It's not showing her live on mine. Oh, yeah, she is.
Yeah, but we got hamsters, gerbils, guinea pigs, a dog in Denver.
They got a rabbit out there on a leash. You should be were saying this reporter is not being objective. I need to fake running as a Democrat and win. Yeah, I am Bubbles.
I'd love to miss that part.
I mean, if it remains like this.
Who is that? That guy looks familiar.
Tell everybody to get the hell out of here for sure. Because also, that is something to consider. I mean, people who have little kids and babies in the houses.
Oh wait, I can't play that music. Sorry, let me turn. That music's gonna get me kicked off of YouTube too. I just got my channel back today. I don't want to get kicked off, guys. I don't want to get kicked off already. All right, let's go back to the news. Sorry, I'm reading some of this stuff right. All right. Kamala Harris pushes for $20 billion in infrastructure funding to go to electric school buses. Don't these people know where the power from the electric school buses come from? Don't they realize that the batteries that it takes to go in those electric school buses are more damaging to the environment than the electricity that there or the gas that they would have the engine running on? Are these people that stupid? Right? Do you know how much? Let's watch. Let's look it up. How much carbon does it take to make a what do you call it? Electric car battery. I don't even know the answer, guys. We're looking this up ourselves. All right, let's look at this. As shown in Table 1, the studies indicate that battery production is associated with 56 to 494 kilograms of carbon dioxide per kilowatt hour of battery for electric vehicles. I don't know how bad that is, to be honest with you. It does not sound good. Let's see. Okay. Battery production and emissions. Okay, hold on. Electric car making emissions versus gas engines. Let's see if this does. This is from UC. Just hold on, let's see what this is from. This is from the Union to Conserve. Oh, that's Top Rising 2. Never mind. Anyways, I don't know. But anyways, you guys know what I'm talking about, right? I'll look it up. I'll do a documentary on it. Yeah, I don't think anything's happened over there yet, guys. Alright, anyways, let's get back to this new stuff. As schools struggle to pick up the pieces from Democrat-led lockdown orders, Kamala Harris seems to have different priorities. During a photo op at a bus manufacturing plant in North Carolina on Monday, Harris claims school buses are not only an issue for so-called climate change, but a public health threat. Let's see, why are they a public health threat? Let's guess. Children in a day in America go to school on a school bus, and inhaling those fumes are toxic fumes. So when we think about this and a public health issue, it is absolutely one. Sounds like a child saying this. Hey, I smell some fumes. It must be bad for me. It is just the beginning of our agenda to fight so-called climate change. As it relates specifically to electric school buses, the American Jobs and dedicates $20 billion to getting to the point where we can electrify all school buses. Let's see. This year, Build America's Infrastructure Coalition is urging the Biden administration to prioritize fixing crumbling buildings, address learning loss from the Democrat-led lockdown orders. They're taking jobs away from a lot of people. Investing in buses to pick up illegal immigrants. I see you, camel toe. Oh my gosh, you don't see everybody's posts. Jaybird, I'm sorry, because I gotta figure out how I can show everybody's posts, because you're in Twitch and they are in YouTube. Most of my people are in YouTube. EFO, thank you, man. Thank you, I appreciate it. You still waiting for the sun to charge your scooter? Pretty much. I don't know, guys. I'm dead from all the stuff. The plane trip, when you go to a new hotel room, you don't sleep very good. Right to try proponent to sue MoveOn.org over false January 6th claims. Interesting. A prominent advocate for the Right to Try Act has been attacked recently for being in D.C. during the events on January 6th. One America's we can watch this one real quick.
Oh, that's a lot.
We're going to watch the commercial. Cool your theory. It's Greta. Man, guys, so anyways, waiting for the stupid commercial to end. Sorry. I need an energy drink. That's what I need. You're hearing me. It's just been a long couple days, I came here. Hold on a second. That's something I can talk about right quick. This ad is still going on? I thought it was going to be done with. So I was looking on Twitter and somebody said, oh no, Eddie Block's afraid because he's in a crowd full of Black Lives Matter people. That is not what was said, and that's not what happened. What happened was this. I'm out there, right? I'm in the middle of all these people that don't like me. And I said my heart was beating fast. Which is the truth. You want me to lie? You want me to say, oh no, I'm a strong... Fuck these people. I'm not worried, you know? You're telling me that every single one of you out there, heart would not be beating if you were in my position. Yeah, I'm on YouTube. What's up, Jaybird? You came over this way. Right on. But you guys are gonna tell me that you tell me who in here would not have been a little bit worried if you were in my position tonight, right? I know everybody wants to go watch the stuff. Wants to go watch the action. He didn't want to watch Eddie talk. Can I get past this commercial now? Did I get past the commercial? There we go.
For the Right to Try Act has been attacked recently for being in D.C. during the events on January 6th. Here's One America's Jack Posobiec.
All right, we are very excited to welcome back to One American News Jim Worthington. He's the owner of the Newtown Athletic Club just outside of Philadelphia in Pennsylvania. Jim, thank you so much for joining us again today.
No, I appreciate it, Jack. Thank you.
Now, Jim, a lot of us have been talking recently about the events of January 6th, what
I'm
happened,
going out today,
what
but I'll
didn't
tell you guys in a
happen.
minute.
And a lot of people feel that they've been unfairly accused just because they attended the event, or, you know, here at One American News, we covered the event. The New York Times is going after us for that. But you're actually taking action. You're fighting back against some of the smears, and you're filing a defamation lawsuit over what people have accused you of doing just because you were involved in, I think, coordinating some of the buses for people to come down. Tell us what's going on.
Yeah, basically we had a bus trip down where we organized 3 buses. Originally, we weren't going to do so, and my advocacy person and chairs our group People for Trump, Linda Mitchell, felt that she wanted to organize it herself and make sure people had a good experience. So I gave her the go-ahead, and she organized 200 people that went down. And make a long story short, they spent the day. They came back. There was no issues, obviously. But it turned into a firestorm. And basically, I was down there myself. I didn't go down on the buses. And they, based all on a lie, they tried to tie me to the fact that what happened at the Capitol. And it was just unjust. We had nothing to do with it, and anything there. We were one of a group of 300,000 people that never even got near the Capitol. So what happened when I was coming back, about my son and I being near the stage, we were basically 20 feet from the president when he spoke, and a group of people jumped on it and flooded into my Facebook page, and next thing you know, calling me a seditionist, a traitor. The fact that they took this opportunity to go after me, this one gentleman, and this MoveOn.org, it hurt not just financially, it hurt in so many different ways, emotionally, my reputation. For God's sake, I'm named after my dad, Samuel James Worthington Sr., Mom Jr. I mean, my dad was a great American. He fought in the Second World War. He volunteered in his community. He lived his life of giving, and I kind of patterned my life after my dad. I mean, but one of the things my dad said, and when he made me put in his obituary when he passed, he said, "You stand for nothing, you fall for everything." And I live by those words. And the fact of the matter is I'm doing the right thing because I'm standing up for people that hopefully won't get bullied in the future like me. I'm standing up for a 42-year business that we've given millions and millions of dollars to charity. I mean, for God's sake, we were involved in the legislation, the Right to Try, which President Trump was proud of. We were big advocates of that. We were instrumental in getting that done.
Jim, you're fighting back. You're filing a lawsuit based on defamation claims against MoveOn.org. You're going after them. You're providing a voice to the voiceless. Look, and let me just ask, right, as a matter of credibility, right? So you said that you were down at the Ellipse. Was anyone on those buses that you came down with? Did they storm the Capitol? Did they go in? Did they do any of that stuff?
No, I mean, it's the funniest part of the whole thing is the folks that were on the bus, they couldn't storm the steps of the bus, let alone the Capitol. I mean, these are really nice people, 50 to 70 years old, primarily women, there was no way these folks were engaging in anything at the Capitol. And I just think that what MoveOn.org has done, and this gentleman in Doylestown that started this whole thing that still continues today. There's not a day that goes by that someone doesn't say something on social media. If I post a picture of me with my son or whatever, where they just are critical, there's people still that quit the club because they don't hear the other side of the story. They just hear what the lies that were said, and it was all based on lies.
Well,
It's sad.
Tim, that's why it's so important for you to be doing what you're doing, to come forward, to be a voice for everybody, to stand up. You know, Andrew Breitbart used to say this, that when you walk towards the fire, people will see you do it, and they'll think that they might be able to do it too. Jim Worthington, Newtown Athletic Club, People for Trump, thank you so much for joining us here again. One American News.
Thank you, Jack. I appreciate it.
Want to see more videos like this? Visit OANN.com for immediate access to all the clips you've been waiting to see.
Alright guys, what do you guys think? Hold on, I gotta show you guys something real quick, okay? Since we were speaking about this, let me see how I can put it on. So I'm gonna throw you some. When you guys are, somebody said something that brought me my mind. I said they were waiting for somebody to say, "Oh, I know him," and go get you, right? Or just to pick any white man in the crowd and attack EFO. Thank you. So I want to show you this video. I got it up here right now. So let me figure out it's in the GoPro app. Here we go. I'm gonna show this to you. I think if I remember right. So can you guys see that? Let me take me out of the picture. So this is my 360 camera. I am sitting, I don't remember which time it was today, okay? So it may not have been this time. I was trying to find it and locate it. So where is my 360 player? So this is how my 360 camera works, okay? Right? Now, I'm out here and I'm waiting. So look at this. Some guy eventually walks up to me. No, they won't. They need a key to open it. So hold on. People were getting mad at me. I'm trying to turn the volume off. So that's how my 360 camera works, okay? I'm hoping this is the right one. Some guy walks up and he's like, I'm gonna kick your white ass. So let me see if it was here or if it was earlier today. So I was waiting. Nope, never mind. I'm sorry, it wasn't this video. Obviously, I gotta find it. It's another video. But anyway, so here's the deal. I am sitting there, right? And waiting to get in this one door. And all of a sudden I hear, I'm gonna kick your fucking white ass. And I look around and I look over and the guy's like, no, not you. And it was a black dude. I was like, holy shit. I thought it was going down, folks. I really did. I really thought it was going down. Hopefully my 360 camera was on. I'm not totally sure. I'll have to find that video though. Here, you guys want to see some video from earlier today? I can show you some real quick. Just to kind of offset the news a little bit. Because I know some people want to go out there and see what's going on. Alright, this is... I don't want to open that one. That's the wrong one. Alright, let's see. Let's do this 360 camera right here. You guys want to see how good my 360 camera is? Let's do it. Boom, 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 boom. Wild thing. Right here. Alright, cool. Let me put this where you guys can see everything. Oh, it's way too big. Way too big. So I'm going to show you what the 360 camera that I have does. Alright, here's my 360 camera. Oh, I'm on the wrong one. Okay, hold on. Let me do something. Let me switch it to a different GoPro player. There we go. Here we go. So So check this out. This is my 360 camera, just so you guys can see it. So this is where I was today. This is what it looks like on my 360 camera. You guys want to see what the sun look like? I'll show you what the sun look like.
Do they add them together or do they?
Hopefully that'll speed up the service. See, there's me. Whoa, wait a minute. Did you hear that? Did you just hear what I heard? Did you hear that? Somebody just said Eddie's here. Listen.
Thank you. Do they add them together or do they?
Just listen. Did you hear that? Somebody just said Eddie's here. Who said that? Hold on, let me realign this. I just heard it. Did you guys hear it? Who said it? Alright, let's go back a few seconds then. Somebody said it.
Do they add them together or do they?
Hopefully that'll speed up the service. Maybe it's these people over here. Oh, you know who it is? I think it's this guy. See this guy right here? This big guy? I think that's who it is. Oh, maybe it was this guy with the mask on. Who knows? But did you guys hear that? Or am I just hearing things? Am I hearing it? No, I said excuse me, sir. Let's play one more time. The other thing is, this computer is so slow.
Thank you. Do they add them together or do they?
Hopefully that'll speed up the service. Or it could have been. See, they said Eddie's here. I think it was these two guys. I think it may have been these two guys. Anyways, but this is how my 360 camera works. I'm going to edit all this stuff out tonight. It could have been this guy too, though, because he's wearing a mask. Right? What do you guys think? But somebody said Eddie's here. Somebody said it. I said excuse me, and then somebody said Eddie's here. You think it's the guy with the press shirt on? Right here, this guy? Could be. Could be. Could be. That's interesting. That's why I like this camera. You know why? So this, let me show this to you guys. It's got some tape and stuff on there, so it's a little bit dirty. Turn that off. Let me turn this off. So this camera right here, there's a microphone there. There's a microphone there. There's no microphone on that side. Not on that side. So there's microphones on all three, all the way around. There's a microphone on here. So that's why it's hard to tell which person it is. That's Mercado Media? Who was? Wait a minute. Let me put this back up. Hold on. Who is? The guy with the press? That's Mercado Media? This guy right here? I know I'm behind, so I'm waiting for you guys to answer. No, they said Eddie's here. Yeah, Tara's about to leave. What's up, Fundos? The guy with the press on his vest? That's Mercado? Look, and he's looking right at me. Look at his eyes. Look at his eyes. He's looking straight at me. Do you guys love this 360 camera or what? So here's the problem with it. This computer that I have, I don't know if it's fast enough to edit the whole thing. But I'm going to try. He's at his house smoking. See, he's not filming live right there. So that's Mercado. What is it? How does he know who I am? Oh, wait, hold on. Here's what we can do. Look at this. I love this camera. Oh, it's a little bit too blurry. See, it looks like a moon. Really? So that's him, huh? Interesting. Very interesting. That's not him? I wonder who that is. He's the one I think that said, heard us. We'll play one more time. Let's go back and let's see. He does seem to be looking at me though. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let me follow. Let's go right on here. Oh, wait, it is those guys. Because look, they're talking to each other all of a sudden. Watch. Right? It had to be those two guys. It said Eddie's here. I know it said Eddie's here. One more time. I love this camera. And then look, he's gonna follow me. How long does this guy follow me for?
That's why I couldn't ask you.
No, maybe not. He's not following me.
Sorry, sir.
I think it was the big guy. I think it may have been the big guy. What's up, Carol? How you doing? Dude in the hood, dude in the H. Hold on. Oh, let's go back. Let me re-level everything. There we go. We're level again.
Do they add them together or do they? Hopefully that'll speed up the.
Hey Ty. Yeah. Come here for a second. Listen to this. Tell me if I'm hearing the right thing. Everybody else says they hear the same thing too. Somebody said Eddie's here. On my 360 camera. Watch, listen. Didn't it sound like Eddie's here?
It says something's here, business here.
Eddie's here. Eddie's here.
I didn't hear Eddie.
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just thinking too much about it. Yeah, the camera might be out of sync too. I don't know. All right, let's go back to the news, guys. Let's finish up the news. Actually, let's go watch the riots.
Riots?
Or whatever's going on. Let's see if Tara's still on. I got too many channels open. I don't know. I could have heard it. I could not have. I don't know. I can't play the music though. I already got in trouble with YouTube. I don't want to do it. You heard it, Stevie? That's what I thought too. Anyways, you didn't hear it either, but you have bad hearing. Like you thought you heard his busy here. See, you know what? That anybody could be hearing whatever they want, right? Anybody could be hearing whatever. Oh, I thought I had Tara on. Sorry, guys. She's not moving around or doing nothing. Chrome. Let me put her back on. She's just... I can't play the music because I'll get in trouble. I just got my channel back, guys. I'm not getting in trouble again. But it doesn't look like nothing's going on. I know where I can go. I can go to Twitch without getting in trouble. We'll go see Wolf Neve. We'll go see my buddies.
Been gotten death threats. I've had them come in here and try to disrupt my show and fuck with me. It's been an interesting. We've had them say they're going to find out where I live. And that's not BLM. That's Antifa doing it.
What happened to your
right?
Yeah.
Something's going on with something.
By the way, what the hell's going on with that villain thing you're talking about? Is that something you don't want to say on air?
I don't. Yeah, I can't.
Just type it to me really quick. I'm happy to be back, guys. I really am.
It's a long story. I'll have to tell you later. It's really long. And you know how well my hands work.
Can you sum it up for me? Just in a quick little message? Otherwise, I'm going to be wondering all night. I'm like a little kid sometimes. I'm like, ooh, I want to do the deeds. Holy crap.
Weird that you just now notice this. I sent that like 3 nights ago.
Oh, you know what? My computer's not handling
I responded to it. I said, yeah, tell me later. And that was it. That's all I remember.
See how slow my computer's going? It's because I'm on this
And
hotel
people
internet.
have to remember, and we appreciate everything that everybody sends to us.
She's cutting out.
But do remember, we try to get to everything, but we can't get to everything. And please
Good
do
night,
not
Johnny
take
Yuma.
it personally, everybody. Please do not take it personally. It's just, there's so much we have to go through. Seriously.
I just want to mess with them for a minute.
We're going to try to get the hype train going. The hype train's good to go. We got 3 minutes, 25 seconds to go. 100 more people to go, and that'll fill up the cup. Again, YouTube, if you don't want them to keep the cup, you could do $5 increments. That will keep blowing up the cup so they cannot get it full. Look, Central, I mean,
Guys, get his cup full. Get
Anyways,
that hype
guys.
train started for Wolf. Please, you guys, and everybody over here, that one weird girl, please go hit that follow,
Who
go
does he
hit
have
that
on there
like.
with him?
Please hit that button if you please.
Thank you for the follow, Mick Testicle, over on Twitch. Oakland could pop off tonight at number 1. I very much number 1 again is Portland, not Oakland. But yes, it could. I got a guy here trying to zen out and some chick in his face.
What the heck is this?
We're ready to go here in Sacramento. If anything pops up, we will bring
I
it
got
to
a
you
bonus or
live
something.
and quick.
Personally taken, F you? Well, that's not nice.
Alright, I don't know what's going on. The internet can't handle what's going on here, guys. Anyway, so how's everybody tonight? Let's just get a closing up. I've been on for almost my 2 hours. Let me shut a whole bunch of this junk down. That way we can maybe speed up my computer a little bit. I'm going to take the night off, though. I'm going to go out tomorrow, for sure. I'm not going to tell you where I'm going to go tomorrow. But I'm going to go to places. Oh, this is the one news I did want to read. Am I still on the right thing? Yeah. Robert De Niro, you piece of shit. I hope your wife takes all your money. Hey, Ty. Are you listening to something?
No, what's up?
I heard something in the hallway. Maybe they're bringing your chair.
What?
Well, you should call down there and ask them about it. His estranged wife, Grace Hightower, in the middle of a divorce. The former couple split. I hope she takes all of his money. I sure hope she does. Don't you guys? Don't you hope she takes all his money? Yeah. No, I'm not going out tonight, guys. It's late. It's been a long day for me. I've done all the duties of going out there. Here's the deal, folks. Like I've told you before. Hold on, let me turn all this junk off here. What am I going to turn off? That's what I wanted to turn off. If you're coming here just to go and see a whole bunch of people get in fights, this is not Fight Club. I am here to give you my opinions. I'm here to talk about the news. I am out there to go get the news, yes. Like, being out there. Oh, EFO, thank you again. I don't know if I thank you or not. It's hard reading here. I am not here to go out there and just show fights for you guys. I am not going to go out there to the same thing over and over again just to hear people go wah, 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 right? I went out today to go to film the end of the trial, the reactions. I showed you the reactions after the trial. I showed you the speeches from the people after the trial, right? I was right up there in front, and I got the speeches. That's what I'm showing you guys. I'm not out here. If you guys want to go see fights all the time, then I'm not the right person to watch, because I'm not here about fighting. I don't like fighting people. I really don't. But when I have to get in a fight with somebody, hell yeah, I'm going to get in a fight with them. And maybe that's why you watch me, because you know sometimes this stupid crippled ass gets myself into trouble and fights people. But I'm not going to go out and film riots every single night just to film riots, okay? I might go film the riot the first night because it's news. It's breaking news. They're rioting tonight, right? But if you go film riot every single night, it's the same shit over and over again, right? That's the exact definition of insanity. You doing the same thing over and over again thinking it's going to change. How many times do you want to see somebody... how many times do you watch the same movie over again, right? It's about me. Yeah, somebody said I was on CNN. I don't know where I was on CNN, but I guess I was. But I'm serious, folks. I'm not going to go out there and just film riots every fucking night. That's not what I'm about. I want to be someone that brings you the news. I want to be somebody that talks to you. I want to be here and we can be discussing stuff. I like being a documentarian. I went and filmed a whole bunch of stuff today that I didn't show you that you guys are going to see later on, right? Like, everybody says, Eddie, you got to go to the tower this weekend again. I went to the tower once, and then I went to it again. I went to it a couple times. All it is a whole bunch of people just chirping here and chirping here and chirping here and chirping here. How many times I got to hear you say, you know, fuck you, you racist son of a bitch, and hey, you know, what's wrong with the church being here? That's all they say over and over again. It's nothing different. Why am I going to go there every weekend to watch it? News happens every day. You know, I'm sorry. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. That's what I'm here for, guys. So if you don't like it, I'm sorry. See you later, Mr. Nice Guy. Because I know you're just fucking around with me. But no, I'm here to show you the news. I'm going to show you what's happening now. New stuff. Not the same stupid shit every day. Okay? Let's just be for real here. Right? But when shit goes down, I'm going to be down there doing it. Okay? They came back with the verdict fast. Actually, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm happy because I was here to see the verdict. I can say when when somebody says, oh, when the first man landed on the moon, where were you? Or when they say, yeah, when the Derek Chauvin verdict came out, where were you? I can say I was 100 feet, well, probably like 300 feet away from the front doors of the trial of the jury, right? Oh, thank you, EFO. Exactly right. Now, Mr. Nice Guy is just messing around. Mr. Nice Guy's my boy. I just thought you'd like to see the tower sidewalk non-ADN. No. A1 or AL, whichever. I do. But here's the thing. There's nothing you can really do about that down there. Now I know who you are then. The tower and the ADA stuff, there's nothing I can do about that. I had some issues one time at the post office, or not the post office, at the DMV, and I told this lawyer who's really, really, really good, right? And she's like, look, we can't do anything. It's the government. I won't file a lawsuit against the government because it's the government. There's nothing I could have really done. They may have had a permit to block off the sidewalk. Who the hell knows? Yet, was it right? No. And you know, honestly, I'm a big time advocate for the ADA, but there's certain people who won't work with me anymore because of what happened on the 6th. So I think you're right, PW Green. I definitely think you're right. But But like I said, guys, you know what? Yes, I'm going to start going places. You're going to see me all over the place. And I'm going to be bringing you new footage. But it's funny I say this because, like, Johnny Yuma gave me 2 breakfasts. I only eat the same breakfast every morning now. I eat the same food every day, right? I'm predictable like that. But the thing that I don't want to be predictable about is this show. I want to show you something different every day. I'm showing the news every day, but I'm showing different news every day, okay? So, that's me. That's Eddie, right? But I will be going out and doing stuff. Like, I've got some plans. I'm going to go work on the border. You know, Ben's been going to the border and doing great work down there. So I want to get back into that. You know, I want to start researching this stuff. I want to show the news that people aren't showing. You were on Top Chat, Carol? Oh, man. Happens to me all the time. You want me to show hookers? Actually, you know what? I have thought about doing a documentary on the hookers, because there's this right now with the pandemic, so many people are out of work that they have turned to doing that because that's their only source of income. DMV, that's a fictional taxpayer for illegal immigrants. Hookers and blow. Al, you're going to get in trouble, Al. Al, you're going to get in a lot of trouble. I see Bree is in here too. Anyways, guys. I'm just trying to be real with you guys, right? The border hookers. I don't know. Yeah, the truth, sorry. I ain't going there, brother. I ain't going there. Right? But look, let's put it this way. I was down there. I was in the fight with you guys today. I showed you what was there live. What are you going to say? I need hair care to cover my gray beard. No, I don't. Actually, you know why I'm leaving it gray? Brittany says she likes gray hair. So I'm leaving it. Right, Brittany? Are you still in here? I don't know. I'm not supposed to know that information. What information am I supposed to? How much cash do I need? You want to ask me that question? Oh, wow. Holy jeez. Are you saying on a basis to make me happy? Are you saying on a basis of, like, to have everything I want personally? Are you talking about for work reasons? What are you talking about? If you're talking about, like, work-wise, well, number one, I need to get off YouTube. I need to start my own website. That's a lot of money. Some people on here told me it's like a $10,000 startup just to get started. The new chair is not coming because I was kicked off of YouTube for so long. It's got stagnant. It's at like $3,500. How do I get money? Through, well, I have an income that I have outside of what I do here. I'm not going to go into my income, to be honest with you, but I do have an income. Luckily, my house is paid. Well, actually, I guess I had to pay my wife back for the house that I already paid for, my ex-wife. So I guess I don't own my house outright anymore yet. Okay. Anyways. I'm sorry, I just got a disturbing text. So yeah, but no, if you're talking about camera-wise, oh my gosh, I want to buy new cameras all the time. I need more GoPros. My iMac that I want would be, around $20,000. So yeah, it's a lot of money, guys. It's a lot of money. Plane tickets to go everywhere. Hotel rooms, you know, or actually just buy me a trailer. Buy me a new truck and trailer. I can just go around. Hold on a second. LD is a wealthy brat that ran away. I wish. talk about living paycheck to paycheck. No, I'm making enough to pay my bills. That's about it, guys. That's about it. I'm not any secret billionaire. Ask Taiho. My house is in such disrepair. If PG&E came by my house, they would shut my power off. That's how. So don't. So whoever's saying I'm rich, you guys don't even know what the hell you're talking about. I drive a 2007 Silverado that's breaking down all the time. So yeah, I'm rich. I'm a millionaire. I wish. Anyways, guys. No, I just do my. I'm like a normal red-blooded American. I got my hustles here and there, and I don't mean hustles. You know, I do my. I do a little bit of eBay for fun. I do this and I do that. So, anyways, you guys are asking too much information. I got stacks in the wall. No, yeah, Brianna's right. You know what I'm rich in? I'm rich in family. And the family that I'm talking about is you guys right here that hang out with me. Can I adopt you, Andy? I'm trying to think of a story. I can't even think of it. I'll adopt you, buddy. Anyways. Eddie, who is the white man that's with Tara? I don't know, Shithorn. They ran him off from Brooklyn Center? I don't know. She told me a name, but I don't know, so I can't give that information out because I don't even know who she said. Yeah. Freaking, let's put it this way. My house is 400 square feet. Right, Ty? How big is my house, you think?
394?
394 square feet? No, it's bigger than that. It's my house is 500 square feet.
No, it's larger than that.
No, it's not. Remember I had to have it appraised. I had to have not an appraisal.
Yeah.
What do you call it?
It's a modest place. It's your own house, though.
Yeah.
It's worth, it's home.
Yeah. No, you guys are my family, so that's why I do it. I mean, you know, if I was rich right now when the FBI took all my equipment, don't you think I'd have a brand new iMac working on it, right? Smart people would think so. I don't. Now, if you guys want to introduce me to like Selma Hayek or some, who's the richest woman in the world? No, never mind. No, I don't want to marry Oprah. I don't want to marry Oprah. No.
He got that in his head pretty quickly.
Yeah.
He got it in one of the
Okay,
mouths.
if you find me the richest conservative woman in the world and let her marry me, then yeah, I'd be happy. I'll take her. I'll have fun. No, small houses are not better. You know why? Because they're always dirty. In a big house, you have room to spread stuff around. But in a small house, you can't move stuff around, right? And then I have 4 dogs. You guys got to remember, I have 4 dogs. They come in, they go up, play in the dirt, and they come in the house and go like this. And then there's dust all over my house. No. And anybody that says that, if you have a big house right now, you come live in my 400 or 500 square foot house, and I'll come live in your mansion for a little bit. Well, you'll see. Michelle Obama, oh heck no. Actually, wait, no, what's her name? Tiger Woods' wife. Didn't she get half of his money? Tiger Woods, y'all. A big house just means you have more dirt to clean up. Yeah. I live in California only because I've been born and raised in California. And I live in the cheapest city in California. I don't think there's any cheaper city than Madera, right? Right?
Arguably.
Ask Brittany. Brittany will tell you how shitty Madera is. She won't even come there. Yeah, Drunk does live in his living room. I've seen it. Because he FaceTimes me every night. Anyways, no. But you guys, every dime I get goes into these camera equipment. That's it. If I get a penny, I buy equipment so I can do stuff like this for you. Or I buy plane plane ticket here, right?
That is true.
And if you don't believe me, I can show you. No, I'm not going to show you my credit cards, but I'm joking. But Ty knows. Ty is a good friend of mine. Ty knows what situation I'm in. You think all the streamers make a lot of money? We don't. My friend,
This man, he invests everything in his craft.
like look at Ben Berkwam. Ben Berkwam, he struggles every single week to get by.
Yeah.
He does it because he's bringing you guys the news, okay? Ben cannot afford any of the stuff that he's doing. I mean, he squeaks by the hair of his chin, right?
He believes in the higher power.
So the people that you guys like the most, I think, like Ben, myself, Ty.
We do it out of our hearts.
Yeah, we do.
And love for the country.
Right. Anyways, guys.
And love for their future, we hope.
Yeah. Yeah. So it is what it is.
Yeah, it is. It's just,
Holy shit! It's 10 o'clock here. You know what I want? You know what sounds good? Ice cream. You know why? Because we're talking about Ben.
oh, that's right. He's got that ice cream.
So I'm gonna give you guys
Don't say it.
Ben has to have ice cream every night before he goes to bed. Why? He tells everybody that.
Does he?
Yeah.
Well, it's just-
That's why I get fat when I hang out with Ben.
it's just-
Where's Gray? I don't know where Gray Jewel is. No way to the bigger house. I don't want a bigger house. I just want a garage so I can put everything in there. Anyways. You just went out of the rat race, Andy in Colorado. See, Andy in Colorado, he lives in a... I am pregnant. You want to see it? Hey, the truth, it's your baby. It's your baby, buddy. I'm telling your wife, you got me pregnant. Yeah, you're from the East Bay, Oakland, EFO. I used to live not in Oakland. I lived in San Jose. And you got ice cream, Paul? Ooh, mint and chip and peanut butter. Mint and chip and peanut butter. Yeah, peanut butter ice cream with some peanut butter chocolate ice cream.
Whoever did mint and chip, was it a female or man? Was it a female?
I don't know who invented mint and chip, but whoever did. Jay Bird, you were in the Air Force? Thank you for serving.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, the truth and I are going to have a handsome baby, it. I'm not going on the street tonight, no, guys. No. Sorry. I'm looking at
risk reward.
Yeah, risk
profile is too high right now. It just, there's no upside besides getting you hunted down and then another.
Yeah. Why do you guys want me to go on the street? You want me to go get in a fight and get in trouble? That's not what we're here for, right? Because then I'm just being that stereotypical person that everybody's trying to say I am. That's not what's going to happen. I went out last night. I tried to find some stuff.
Right.
I was there. I did it. I'm not going to do it every single night.
The verdict already happened, and we'll move on. You know?
Yeah. So, anyways, guys, it's 10 o'clock. It's been 2 hours. I'm going to Chair Force. Hey, that's Chair Force. You know what? We got a new nickname for my scooter. Chair Force 1. Hey, Andy, can I steal that? Chair Force 1? I'm going to start calling my scooter Chair Force 1. How about that? All right, guys. So check it out. I'm going to go out. Just not outside, but I'm going to go to the gym, try and work off some of this fat. Going to go take a shower. And then here's the deal, though. I did find out information while I was here, which is going to come out later on in one of my documentaries. You know, I'd rather be known as the guy who gives you the truth information. I don't want to be the person that, oh, Eddie went out and got in a fight. Let's just leave it at that, okay? I don't want to be known for Eddie the fighter. Maybe a little bit. Alright, guys. So, you guys have a good night. Let me play my favorite song. Even though Mr. Nice Guy's mad at me for not going out tonight, we're going to play a song anyways.
You watching
I don't know. There we go.
Eddie Block Film Show.
It's gotta be closer to the music.
Eddie Block Film
There it goes.
Yeah, we watching Eddie get facts ready. Another camera stay.
Anyways, guys. Thank you, Hemi. Thank you. I appreciate that. Carol's getting her games in before it's over. Alright, guys. So, yeah, like it once again, you love the hat this month? See, I don't know why it's not doing it to my song. Every time you talk, it goes. I gotta find out where the microphone is on this thing. Maybe that's the problem. I don't know. There's also a sensitivity button, but I don't know which way it works. But yeah, watch. Hello. Hey. So see, that's when it does it. Anyways, guys, good night. You guys have a nice evening. And yes, I stayed home tonight. If you wanted to see the fights, I'm sorry. There's none happening though. Anyways, I'm looking at Tara's stream. Nothing's going on, guys. Audio right. Hey, drunk uncle, I'm gonna send you a message, or I'm gonna call you right now. All right, guys. Good night. Actually, Gene. Oh wait, yeah. No, Gene. It's a different. Wait a minute. Which Gene? Gene's seen my house. She can tell you how small and junky my house is. All right, guys. Love everybody. Good night. Stay safe. We'll be out tomorrow.